Aloha, I'm Jordan Sonner, your Hawaii Realtor, and today we are going to talk about what it means to be house poor and to be upside down in your house. These are terms that you've probably heard at some point or another, whether you are talking about your own financial situation, having owned a home during the last market crash, or through social media, through television, through your own research in wanting to buy a home. These are two terms that come up a lot. They are similar, but they have some distinctive differences. So when you're house poor, it essentially means that you have a large portion of your monthly income going to your housing related costs. So this includes your mortgage, your property taxes, your insurance, HOA dues if they're applicable, maintenance fees, including things like pool maintenance, jacuzzi maintenance, some of those high-end things, or even just generalized maintenance, especially if you live in an older home. So what happens is people's income levels and job statuses change over time, and somebody who might be in a position where they're house poor might be making less than they were when they originally qualified and bought the home. And so now they're spending a large portion of their monthly income just maintaining their home and just taking care of what they have. So it means that people that are house poor are generally unable to realize other financial goals because at the end of every month they have little to nothing left in the bank because of the extreme costs of housing for them. Now, similarly, being upside down in your house is actually attached to the house itself, not to your financial situation. So when you're upside down, it means that the principal balance left on your mortgage is higher than what the actual value of the home is. So this can happen when you buy too high, or when you take out a second mortgage, when you run up your lines of credit against the home, things like that, and then there's a shift in the market. So when you are house poor, it means the majority of your income is going toward your home. When you're upside down in your house, it means you owe more on your home than it's actually worth. These two things do not apply any more or any less to any specific homeowner class. This can be the average run-of-the-mill homeowner right across the board, all the way up to the multimillionaires. It can happen to anybody. There are a lot of ways that you can mitigate and minimize your risk to not get into this situation when buying in the first place. Of course, we don't all have a crystal ball, so we don't know what is going to happen in the future, but there are a lot of ways to plan to keep yourself from being in this position. So that's all I have for you today on what does it mean to be upside down in your home or house poor. If you have any additional questions, go ahead and leave a comment. You can also send me a message if you want to have a discussion about how you can make sure that your home buying process does not lead you to be house poor or upside down. Aloha.